Oh, hold on, let me just what's up, guys?
Guys, it's freezing.
We just did a Q&A AMA on my channel, so if you are new and haven't seen mine, go check it out. And this is Alexis. Take it away, babe.
Hi, I'm trying to get cozy. I was not prepared. Hello, everybody. This week on... Actually, I missed last week, so we get to do 2 in a row.
Oh, no. We'll do that one tomorrow.
You made it sound like we were going to do it the next day, but instead, I went to sleep, so you look so tired, go to sleep. So I went to sleep,
and then I did my own.
You did one by yourself, which I heard was really good. I still
really?
haven't watched
Oh,
it
thank
yet.
you so much.
Andrew was like...
Pull your questions up.
Okay.
Pull the questions up. We gotta get to sleep. But first, let me do an AMA. Let's go.
Okay, let's get into it.
Hope you guys had a great week, by the way.
Español.
Yo hablo un poquito de español. La verdad es que yo entiendo todo, pero how do I say?
How do you say?
My conjugation is a little.
Mi conjugación es muy malo.
Yeah, is that right?
I think so.
You know what? If I'm like fake, like doing an accent, like, oh, sí, bueno, vamos a meternos en el bote para irnos para la casa para hacer un.
If it's not for like an interview or something,
yeah.
Like if we're just hanging out with family and
then
friends,
yeah, I can speak it 100%. But like when it comes to interviews or like even
this,
it's like say something. It's like, yo no sé what to say.
Yo hablo español muy bueno.
But like if we're just hanging out with like our dad or something, easy.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, that was the
weird.
first
I don't know
question.
why. Maybe it's fine.
Okay. What are some of the difficulties of raising kids while on the boat?
You know, I think at first they just didn't know how to walk around this thing.
Now they're like
now they're pros. They're
I think we haven't left the dock, but the biggest challenge has been getting their energy out while doing the refit, because it's one thing to just be on a boat and like going. We're in the middle of a refit, and I think that changes everything. It kind of takes the fun, not the fun out, because it's all part of it.
It's just hard because we're still like in the boatyard. We're still getting things done. Everything is torn apart. But yeah, I think getting their energy out, just I'm getting more comfortable with them climbing on everything because they're boys, you know, like they want to climb up the top and hang off the side, and you know
they want adventure.
Yeah, so I think once we can get them, you know, like once we're anchored out somewhere, we just drop the hook and they can jump in the water and swim around. I think it's going to be a whole new ballgame.
Okay, next question. Would you ever go back to darker hair?
I mean, you know, it's not as dark as I would hope.
You know what, babe? Oh, we're losing our baby monitor.
I got it.
Honestly, I don't really want to. I love having my lighter hair back. It's just my natural hair color. Obviously, I got some highlights in it, but yeah, they made me color my hair dark for so many movies when I was younger that I always wanted to go back to being me. So since then, I've kind of been like reluctant. I mean, hesitant on going back to darker hair. How do you share your time and attention between 3 kids? That's something we've been talking about a lot.
And then a wife, and then and then father-in-law, and then work, and then Kendall, Logan, and James.
Oh boy.
Gosh.
Yeah, no, it's
and
hard.
the dog.
I've been telling Carlos that I really want him to have one-on-one time with Ocean specifically, because he's at this age right now where it's like, I just think it's going to matter so much, and having like daddy dates is, I think it's just going to be super important to him growing up. So
I can't wait till my kids can clean.
We're tired.
No. I just can't wait until they can clean, and then I can, you know, have one-on-one dates and be like, "Come, just watch you clean this room."
Wow,
instead of you watch me cleaning.
Wow, Carlos. Who is more romantic?
Definitely me. Are you kidding me? Romantic.
Romantic.
Do you know what romantic means?
I don't think you do.
Oh my gosh. I'm Latino. Like it's embedded in my blood.
What was the last romantic thing you did for me?
Romantic?
Yeah.
Oh. What was the last romantic thing that you did for me?
I put you down.
Oh, that's not romantic. No. Romantic is like, hey,
yeah.
You know what? You took all 3 kids today for like an hour and a half.
That's not romantic.
No, yeah, it was, because then I got to focus on my work.
Romantic changes when you get older and married and have kids. No, like you do something that's like.
I was the last person to do a romantic thing. I don't know what it was, but I was the last person. Next question.
5 years ago, it was me. Okay, hold on. How are Kingston's fingers doing?
Dude, ridiculous.
Amazing.
Kingston, like, if Kingston...
We have to post a photo. We have to post a photo.
Do you have one... Do you have a photo of the original? No, you don't. Thank God you don't.
I remember sitting in the hospital
Thinking,
going I should video this or take a picture, but I was just like, I never want to remember this ever again.
So it got cut under the nail at the knuckle. What's there now?
It's like how much it's grown back is insane.
Yeah, like he's probably got like this much left to grow back. The nail is there. It's unreal.
Okay, out of all 3 kids, who's been the happiest baby?
Rio. 100%.
I've never seen a baby smile as much as Rio. Like, she's amazing. Okay. Oh, newborn must-have. My kids are older and I'm out of the loop. Newborn must-haves. I would say,
something for them to walk in. Oh, no.
No,
not newborn. So, newborn?
We used the DocuTot.
DocuTot. Like
I
crazy.
love the DocuTot.
Yeah, they're expensive, but they last a long time. Like,
and then they're really good
for...
to re-gift for anybody who's having kids. Like, we shared ours.
Ready for the biggest one of all? The Duna. The Duna stroller car seat.
Hands down.
I can't believe there's...
I love that you know because you're doing
Oh my gosh. The Duna stroller car seat is the best invention, the best, like, just buy it. Just buy it.
Yeah.
That's all I can say. You'll thank us later. Next one.
And as a mom, Willow breast pump.
Willow breast pump. Again,
they're amazing.
Very expensive, but totally worth it. There are just certain things in life I've learned. I've tried to go the cheap route, and we had 3 kids, so we got to try it 3 different times.
Yeah.
And we tried to go the cheap route on the first kid with a lot of stuff, and it just doesn't last, or it doesn't actually work the way it's supposed to. And you're just like, oh man, had I just spent the extra $200,
there are certain things that you just spend the money on. Like, I don't buy expensive clothes because the kids are going to grow out of them super fast.
Obviously. This is not dirty, by the way. It's been washed. Like, saw me the other day, she was like, hey,
can I wash that?
He's
like, oh, it's washed.
I was like, no, I just put it on. It was washed. It's just
destroyed, and we just make everything last. Anyway, what happened to the vlogs? They're coming.
They're coming, guys.
They will be there. They will be there.
Except for computer dying, but
sorry. Are we restocking the necklaces?
Yeah, you know, I was telling Lex, I think with the necklaces, we had the first run a few weeks ago, and then we got super lucky, and the manufacturers were just like, by manufacturers, I mean these awesome women who are making these by hand. They were like, hey, we can do another run if you can get these orders in by X.
Shout out to Robin and Felice.
X day, yeah. And I told Lex, with these crosses, I don't want this to be something that we just have a ton. And again, it's her decision. It's her thing.
It's our thing.
But I just like the idea of these are handmade in the USA. It's custom quality stuff. Like, this isn't something that you just go to the store and get. And the way that she's priced everything is so incredible because it's not like we're
He's like,
making
you're not
money.
running a business.
She's not really running a business, but we'll make money in some other areas. But she feels really passionate about getting these crosses out. So I told her I think that what we should do is once a month do like a 5-day thing, and it's like, hey, we're opening up 5 days. If you want to cross, boom, and then that way we can submit the orders to the people who are making them and say, hey, listen, here we go. Versus having like just in stock all the time, and if I don't know. I just think it's going to be easier that way because they are not one of a kind, but they're made to order.
Yeah.
So, anyways, go ahead.
On a jewelry thing, I just have to shout out my friend Monica, who has a jewelry company called Vina Bell. She just sent. You know what?
Go ahead. She didn't send me one.
She just sent me this ring, and it is gorgeous. Like, absolutely. She made this. Handmade this. I never wear like a whole bunch of jewelry. I usually just keep it simple. My cross and my
yeah,
thing.
And I got a shout out to Robert.
It's just a beautiful ring. Don't worry, I have your ring on too.
Shout out to Robert Amell. Thank you for my wedding band.
Rob.
Which, by the way, the thing that was in the inside came off, but I think it looks cooler that way. But you want to know a story about this though? This is terrible. So when they came in, because Alexa had
This was so
Mr. Mel
sad.
make them. So when they came
When
in,
you measure a ring, I just have to preface it with this. When you measure a ring, we measured with a thin ring, not a thick ring, and that makes a big difference on
so
your inside.
this came in and it didn't fit me. And Alexa had Morse, different story, but Morse engraved inside. Yeah. So then we said, you know what? It doesn't fit. We'll just go to a jeweler or like somewhere, and they'll just shave it up a little bit. And I was like, perfect. Sucks that Morse is gonna be gone, but we'll, whatever. We can get it, engraved. So we go to this place in the Topanga Canyon Mall, right? And the guy was like, yeah, no, we can do that, whatever. So he goes in, has the machine and does it, but he made it super sharp, like really, right?
You put it on.
Really bad. I put it on and then I couldn't get it off, and then getting it off he gave me Windex, and the thing sliced my finger, and it was terrible. But then it was all uneven, like it was totally jacked up, and we literally left.
I forgot about
and
that.
I bawled my eyes out in like a little corner in the mall, and she's like, "What are you crying about?" I'm like, "Cause like I love you, and like this means so much to me, because I marriage means so much to me, and I always this meant so much, even though it's just a ring, but it meant so much." So then we found this other guy who ended up being super sweet. Remember, he had one of those middle kiosks.
Yes.
And he was like, "Oh, why'd you go to that place?" And I was like, "We didn't shake down. It was just
remember we Yelped it. We looked at Yelp reviews, and his place was great, but we just went to the first kiosk.
Yeah.
Not
Well, this guy went in, and one of the little black diamonds had fallen off because the guy shaved it.
Why did we do that?
I don't know, but this one guy cleaned it up, didn't make it perfect, but it is what it is. Put it on, and I was so sad that day. I don't know why, but I remember crying. I was 23 years old. I was crying in a little corner in the mall. And I'm like, this is. Anyways, wanted to share that with you guys.
Great story, man.
What? Come on, we all have moments.
We do have moments.
Okay, and next question. Sorry.
Are you guys gonna do any more words with Kingston?
Yeah, he's getting a little stinkery right now.
He's a little sassy right now.
He goes, no.
This is not my
Poo-poo.
Loopy.
What's his song right now? What they sing?
No more monkeys jumping on bed. He's like, no more
Be
pooping
on the
mommy's
bed.
head.
Yeah, your mommy's head. No more pooping on
I'm
mommy's
like, okay,
head.
good. And he's like, no more tooting on mommy's head.
and then Ocean's like, bah! and then of course
and it eggs him on. So he's.
So now when I'm like, Kingston, say watermelon, he's like, poo poo.
Poo poo loo poo. Yeah,
and he calls himself Kingston Lulu.
I'm Mommy Lala. Although he knows that I'm Mommy Alexa and your Daddy Carlos. So he'll come over, he'll be like, Mommy Alexa. I'm like, yeah, baby. And he goes, Mommy Carlos. It's just a stinker right now. This makes no sense. I'm sorry, guys. Oh, I don't know. Did cabbage juice work for Carlos?
It did. Cabbage juice and then a combo of other stuff. I mean,
a lot of people are asking about what we have been taking and what we took for all the parasite stuff and whatever. Mine was different than Carlos because I'm breastfeeding, but most of the products were all made by a company called Supreme.
Supreme.
So
oh my gosh.
check
Artemis.
They're amazing.
What is it?
What is it? Artemisia.
Artemisia
Artemisia,
Supreme.
Camu.
No, guys, the Artemisia. Funny story. They had some TikToker posted about it and was like, I took this and I was pooping out worms. And then my buddy was like, dude, I woke up the next morning and there was thousands and thousands of bottles were being ordered. And I was like, oh my gosh. Well, listen, I can attest.
Shout out to Supreme.
I can attest. I took that stuff and it's coming out.
Yeah, is it just Supreme Nutrients or something like that?
I think so.
No.
We should know this more because we have a bajillion bottles.
Sorry, but it's by Supreme.
Yeah.
So, yeah, anyway. We're already
almost in the 15 minutes. Gosh,
guys,
this is getting so fun. Cool. Well, we love you guys.
Gosh, this was just so darn awesome. What do we say, friend?
Much love.
God bless.
God bless.
And as always,
job deliver. And then go see you on the next one. And then press the red button. So much love. God bless. And always job deliver. Do. See you on the next one.
Okay, bye.